Hello everybody, how are we all? Paul79 here, I hope you're safe and well. Sorry it's been a while, good couple of weeks I think since we last spoke, but what I've been up to, well I've been so busy, I'm really tired, work's busy, been playing quite a lot of table tennis. Sadly I haven't had the best start to the season, but hopefully you know, that's just a minor blip. But what have I been doing? Well, I've been in quite a sort of sorting out type of mood. I've been sorting out a lot of stuff that's in the lodge here and tidying it all up, sort of getting ready and trying to sort of create some space for me. Because you know what it's like, you know, if you have storage, you put things in cupboards and then you forget about them, out of sight, out of mind. I've been doing a lot of wiring as well. I've got all the sensors working in this lodge now, so for the lights, so when I walk in they come on, and I've also done it in my garage that's attached to my house. Because we use that as like a utility area now, we're always in there, and it's fantastic. Got 3 of the sensors and it lights it all up, and yeah, it's really good doing my bit for the environment, you know, turn the lights off when they're not needed. Hasn't the weather turned? Oh god, it was so cold today. I've got a bit of windburn actually, because I was sort of in and out, tidied up the garden, put all the stuff away, you know. I think summer has finally gone, so that's good. It's all nice and tidy. Car project number 5's gone. 2 weeks ago that is. And it's funny, isn't it, what they say, out of sight, out of mind. I haven't even thought about it. It was only 2 weeks ago that I had it. But yeah, that's hopefully tucked up nice and warm in its storage place, ready to see another day when I'm ready to work on it. What else though? Oh, need to celebrate. We managed to hit 100,000 subscribers on the channel, and that is, like, I can't believe it. It's brilliant. Thank you each and every one of you for subscribing and watching the videos. It's fantastic. So yeah, I can't quite believe it. It's only about 1.5 years since I've been doing it. Made a few videos, probably about 50 since I started it, maybe a bit more. But yes, thank you everyone. I feel really touched. So here's to the next 100,000 subscribers. Before we get onto the car stuff, I need to do a couple of shout outs. So first of all, a good friend of mine at work, Johan, he's got 2 little boys called Jacob and Julian, and they haven't been feeling very well as of late, bless them. So I said to their dad, I'll give them a shout out at the weekend on a video. So Jacob, Julian, I hope you're feeling better, boys. I am the guy that your dad calls Bob the Builder, and I did have the outfit somewhere, but I could not find it, so I'm sorry about that. But I hope you're feeling better, boys. Another shout out to a lady, Crazy Kate. Now, she is the mum of my good friend Ella, and she really appreciated the video last time where I gave shout out to her husband, Big Jules. And because of that, I thought I'd give her a shout out of her own. So big shout out to you, Crazy Kate. Big up. I think that's what the kids say. Anyway. Right, so what are we going to talk about today? So today I've called this video the to-do list, right? Now the reason for that is I haven't really done any solid continuous work on this car probably since January, and that's crazy, isn't it? I remember I had a week off in January and I started working on the interior, and you know, obviously things come up, work, busy, table tennis, holidays, DIY around the house. But I need to get this one ready for the paint shop, as you know, because I sort of got a deadline. But you know, when you don't look at something for ages, you sort of forget what you've done. So what I did the other day is I went around the whole car and I made a list of all the jobs that I need to do. And I've printed it out. It's a lot less than I thought, to be fair, and nothing is major, and actually some of them I don't actually need to do before it goes to the paint shop. But I feel a lot better now, because it's one of those things I've sort of been putting off a bit, you know, having so much fun, you know, making the videos and all that. I'm not getting a chance to actually do the building, which I do really enjoy. So what I thought might be quite good is I'll sort of go the items on this list, I'm not going to go through every one of them, but I was going to sort of walk around the whole car and sort of show you what I think I still need to do. And I just thought it might be quite a good way for you to see the whole car, you know, warts and all, you know, in one video. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm probably going to, as I go around, think up other things that I think I need to do. But yeah, hey ho. So let's get to it. Right, let's start by having a good look at the car. Let's have a walk around it. You may have noticed I got the doors back out of storage and I put them back on because the easiest place to store the doors is actually on the car. But yeah, I've also been tidying up the old lodge here. You may have remembered I used to have a big filing cabinet there full of HDMI leads, etc, but I've sorted that out and moved it because it was really getting in the way when I was working on this wheel. And then I've also moved up the control unit for me ramp up here out the way. So this is the car as it stands. So let's go round and sort of start from what I think I need to do. So I need to with the headlights, I need to do the final fit up. You know, I've got the headlight trays. The headlight trays are in. They're on the carriers. But yeah, I want to put them in and make sure that they fit properly, and you can get them in and out easy enough. So I've got to do that both sides. I've made all the grills for the holes already. They're in storage. I think I'm going to have to work on the bonnet as well and make sure that is aligned as best as possible. Under here is pretty much, you know, I've done everything I need to do under here for now. It doesn't really need much tidying up, to be fair, but a lot of that will be blacked out by the paint shop. Yeah, here you go, another headlight side. So I've done all the wiring already, so that all works, but I will test all the wiring before it goes to make sure there are no gremlins. This is all done, the fuel flaps in place. I might refit to test that these still fit. I'm sure they do because nothing would have changed there. My wheel clamp light, the wiring for that, I'm going to carry on and finish that off. That won't take too long. These bits here, these holes I've had to cut for the proper rear wing mirrors. I'm going to neaten them up, spray them because there's bare metal sort of showing there. Refit the rear quarter windows, make sure they fit. What else? Round the back, oh yeah, well, this boot lid is still not bolted in place and aligned just yet, so I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to re-test the fit of the rear window to make sure that all fits in place. A lot of the stuff actually that I need to do is more on the interior side. Now you may be wondering, why do I need to bother with that, but I always like to get that done before it goes to the paint shop. So if we, oh gosh, my knees, you can't really see, but there are covers that go along the top of the inside of the doors there. I've got to make them and fathom a way to attach them to the roof. I know how to do it, but yeah, I've just got to do it. You can see here, well, you can't see. Let me go and get a torch. Hang on. Not that much better, to be fair. You can see here that, you know, that Kevlar and foam where I did to strengthen the roof. I've actually just stuck some carpet on there just to see how bobbly and bumpy it actually is. And it's actually not too bad. So what I'm actually then going to do is I'm going to angle grind some of those lumps down to sort of, you know, smooth it out and actually fill in some of these sort of trenches there to you know, and to make the roof look half decent. What else? In here, at the front, nothing really much to do, although I do need to fix that clock for my mum. Sorry, mum. Still haven't done it. What else? You know, all the interior here is all going to be sort of just standard as before. got me Ford Fiesta seat there. But yeah, what I need to do is I still need to work on, you know, where this roll cage goes. I've obviously got to put the roll cage back. That's another thing I need to do. You can see here what I've done is I've bought this bolt. Well, not a bolt, it's a female bolt holder, I guess it's called. But anyway, that's where they need to be welded to on the roll cage for then the seat belt to bolt to. So I've got to get that done. I'm going to paint that roll cage a slightly different yellow anyway, so that doesn't matter. So I need to put the roll cage in. Another thing I've got to focus on is building these B-pillar covers. Because of the roll cages, that roll cage is completely different to the Boxster one. I'm going to need what I've started doing. So this one's okay. So what I've done is I've sort of cut up the original Boxster B-pillar cover and then made some extra bits, and it actually attaches to this wood here. That's all going to be covered in black carpet. You're not going to see any of it. Also, what I've realised is the seat belt reel has to be bolted to the bottom here of this bit, which is part of the roll cage. And I've also made these little boxes. Oh, I can't even remember what way round they go now. But yeah, anyway, I've got these boxes that again will be covered in carpet to hide them. But yeah, all this stuff, I've sort of forgotten what I've been doing. So I'm gonna have to look back on some of my old videos and actually refresh myself of what I actually, oh gosh, need to do. But you know, got no excuses now, got nothing else to sort of focus on at the moment. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And let's just check the list. Oh yeah, of course I've done all the exhaust on this car. And when I started it up, it did seem a bit limp, you know, it didn't fire into life. So I think maybe the spark plugs and coils need changing. Now I don't need to do that, but it should be a fairly straightforward job. I've seen videos on YouTube of people doing it. So yeah, so actually, to be fair, there's not tons and tons of stuff to do. You know, the body shop's going to have tons and tons of stuff to do, but not me, because I can't do all that, because I'm no good at that. But yeah, so it's not as bad as I thought. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be focusing on. So maybe come spring, if we have a good winter on it, I've got the heater on or installed, I can just you know, get on with it and tick a few things off the list. Anyway, that's it, I reckon. So there you go, gang. Actually not too much to do, really, if I think about it. I'm feeling quite good about this now, to be fair, because I was a bit worried that there was still tons to do. But yeah, I've done actually quite a lot. So yeah, that's really good. One thing I forgot to mention is I've got to do the old foam filling, you know, around the rear of the car. I've always a bit worried about that, but I've done that on project number 5, and it was really not too bad at all, because I've got the special gun, I've got the good stuff, so that's all good. Anyway, right, I better crack on and go to bed, because I'm absolutely exhausted from all the DIY I've been doing. But yeah, here's to the next few weeks, months, and hopefully we can get this bad boy ready to go and have a nice lick of paint. So until next time, see you on the next video. Bye bye.